What's going on, guys? Intech here, and welcome back to Unturned. So you might have gotten into the game and you're playing and things are going great, but now you might want to know where the best loot is, the rare loot, the military grade loot, and this video is aimed at walking you through all the loot locations, specifically the areas where you can find rare and very uncommon military grade loot and just the best guns and items that you can find in games. So that's what we're going to do in today's video, so let's get right into it. Alright, so this is Courtin Island. Courtin Island is an island that's off of the Belfast airport that you might not even have known was here. And this island is home to a crashed ship that has run aground, and this location doesn't really have any like military grade or rare loot, but it does have a lot of common loot that is good to find right away. Like canteens are good, obviously, but I mean, more than likely you're probably not going to be coming up here when you're first starting out. You might, on the off chance, just randomly come across this if you go to the airport, but in all reality, this is probably a location that you're going to go to on a PvP server to build a base. And you know, most people aren't even aware that this is even here, I don't think. And or if they are, they haven't really traveled here before. So this is kind of an area where you can find some common items and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and move on to the airport. Alright, so that's Courtin Island where we just came from, and this is Belfast Airport. Belfast Airport is actually home to military grade loot, and it is home to all sorts of items ranging from civilian loot to military loot. So there's a school bag right there. I've already gone in here and killed some zombies. There's a sledgehammer right there. The airport has really nice medical tents, probably the best medical tents in game, I would think. Yes, the pharmacies are good, obviously, but the medical tents up here are really, really nice. And so you can find all kinds of things here, and there's all kinds of places you need to make sure to check when you are up here. Like, for example, on the wings of the airplane, you can find some mags and other things, duct tape. Check the hangars, check the tower over there, and so you can see we have just a random assortment of things in here. And so what I mean by military grade loot is things like the Maple Strike, the Pro 90, the Timberwolf, ninja suits, the ghillie suits. There's all kinds of different things that you can find in military locations. I just kind of want to show you the airport here, and we're just going to go step by step, city by city, and just kind of show you what's in the different cities, because it is important to know where you can find good loot. And I've only ever found one good thing up here. I found a katana on a windowsill, and I also found a Matamoras just sitting on out on the ledge. And let's see what we have. And if you guys don't know, you can actually combine the binoculars with duct tape, I believe, and you can make like a makeshift scope. So here we have a 6x zoom scope. Got some slugs, some boards. Yeah, so that just goes to show that this place can have all kinds of different stuff, ranging from civilian basic ammo all the way to military, actually really good stuff. Alright, so we're going to get out of here, and we're going to go to the next place on the list, which is Montague. So before we go, though, I want to show you that you do want to make sure to check behind here, and then also in this building, because there's going to be stuff in here. This is the place that I found my first katana. Was in this area. I found that is naughty. I did not know what happened there. How did those cars get on top of each other like that? Holy crap. Yeah, so make sure to check pretty much everywhere, because you never know. Check in between the gas tanks, because I think I found some kind of suit there one time, because you can see there's an actual spawn here. So I think I found a ninja suit here. Pretty sure. Alright, so let's go to Montague, and it's right down the road, and I'm just going to show you everything so you guys know, where to go, where to drive, and things. And if you didn't know about this, there is a back way over here, so you can come on over, bring your car over and fill up. Just be careful going around the sides, because there are some drop-offs that you need to be concerned about. So let's get back on the main road, and we'll head down to Montague. Now, Montague doesn't have a lot of military locations to loot. It has like one tent, I believe. Montague is a town that like I actually don't really go to that often. I realized that earlier when I was playing. I was like, I don't really go to Montague that often. It's not a place that I really stop at, because I usually just drive by. Actually, I don't really come to this side of the island all that often. I stay on the other side, which is an interesting thing, because you know, like Courtin Island is a great place to have a base for PvP, on like a PvP server, where you can probably build up and not be bothered that much. You never know, though. There's the Lighthouse too down on the peninsula, which I don't think we'll go to because it doesn't really have that great of loot. Let's see, yeah, this is the right way right here. So here's the military tent, and as you can see, there was a military zombie that came out after me. There's a couple of them. Now, occasionally military zombies will drop loot, so be on the lookout for that. Like, I've had them drop like various military rounds and things like that, so just note that. So let's see, what do we have here? Some military bullets, always good to find. Some barbed wire, that's good. Yeah, so, you know, make sure to check this tent here. And then the rest of the town, it's just kind of common loot that you can find pretty much anywhere. So just note that this area does exist and that you should check that tent as you drive by. Now, if we were to go down here to the left, we would go to the Lighthouse, to the golf course. And that location really doesn't have a lot of stuff. It's a lot of common items that you can find, so just be aware of that is there as well. Now, you can go to Kensington Campground if you go that way, which we're not going to go. Let me just see here. Let me just make sure that that's correct. I think it's called Kensington Campground. Yeah, Kensington Campground. Hey, where you going, car? So let's just continue on up this way, and we're going to go to Charlottetown. Now, Charlottetown has a police location, which police locations have things like the Nova shotgun and like this Whiskerer. I always say that incorrect, and I'm always corrected on that by my friends. I probably didn't even say it correct right there, and he's probably going to be like, dude, you need to say it right again, man. What's wrong with you? So I'm going to get out here, and let's just get our gun, okay? Okay, let's just stop messing around. Missing a lot of my shots. I've got 1 of 30 left. Let's unload that thing. Savage magazine, we can put some civilian bullets with that. And I do have a Timberwolf. Oh, I do have a Timberwolf on me right now, and I actually found that on the island. So we'll take a look at the island here in a bit, and we can actually drive to the island because I have a bridge to it. So there we go. We're loaded up there. That's a Timberwolf. It's pretty beastly. 20 times zoom scope. It's awesome. It's the best gun in the game. It's a PvP weapon of choice. Let's go ahead and eat this MRE so we can do food and drink at the same time. So there's a fire station here. You can find a fire axe, which is one of the best melee weapons in game, if you didn't know that. Katana's really good. I believe the fire axe does more damage, although I prefer the katana because it's got a longer reach and it is quicker to swing, but the fire axe is pretty good as well. Usually you can find a fire axe in here most of the time. And of course not the time that I'm coming in here. There's a fire truck here. You can take the fire truck. Police station. And let's see, we got a baton, some civilian bullets. We'll take, wow, a lot of civilian bullets. So nothing of value in here other than the civilian bullets. And there's a dock and stuff. There's a gas station here, which is really nice. But yeah, so check the police station because it sometimes does have the Nova shotgun or some other police items. Which, let me just look here. What are all the police items? So we have the Nova shotgun, we have the Whiskerer, and I think that's it, really, from what I can see. Everything else is like civilian grade or special. But just note that, you know, there are some rather important locations to loot because they could have some good items if you're just starting out. And Charlottetown is, you know, along the route most of the time, most of the places that you go. So, you know, it is something to check. Now, there are 2 farms up here which most of the time have some kind of bow. Crossbows, longbows, compound bows. And those bows are pretty deadly, so, you know, it might be good to get some bows starting out early on. So don't dismiss the farms as having some nice loot such as machetes and things like that. So definitely check out the farms as you drive past. So we're going to go this way and continue on. And this will lead us up to Albertan, which has, actually, you know what? Before we go to Albertan, or the island, let's go to Courtin Island, because Courtin Island is important, and it actually has military-grade loot on it. As you can see over there, that's Courtin Island. So we're going to just get out here, and we're going to swim across. Actually, I probably could drive up even closer, instead of running forever. Courtin Island is home to a bunker. Also, it does have some stone on it, which is really nice. So we'll swim across here. Yeah, and so hopefully you guys find this video helpful. If you're just starting out, knowing where the loot is a great thing, especially if you're on a PvP server and you need to find something fast. Knowing where the loot is can save your life, whether it be basic stuff like food and drink, or actually like military grade items, some rifles, shotguns, things like that. Now, most of the towns have common items that you can find, which are pretty important to get real quick. You can find anything from outfields and Mosins to machetes, and getting that loot really quick might be a good thing and might be able to save your life. I'm gonna kill this deer because I'm trying to get that achievement. Stop running. Here comes the zombies. So this is the private property compound that we'll go down into the bunker and show you. Now, the bunker, every time that I've been down in the bunker, I haven't found like anything of value. So civilian bullets, there's a katana here. Katanas are actually, I think, civilian. They're classified as civilian, which is interesting. So you can find there's a travel pack in there. You can find all kinds of things here. Blowtorch, all kinds of common items. And we're going to go down here and we're going to check out the bunker. Like I said, I haven't ever really found anything of value every time I've been down here. There are zombies down here, so be aware of that. I don't really care that they're hitting me because they're not doing like any damage. Savage mag, that's great for me. I have so many of these. Some more civ bullets. Vaccine, don't really need that. So here is, bayonet, nice. So these are the boxes. This boxes will spawn some stuff. So if you ever see any of these green boxes, these are like military boxes. So they'll spawn certain military grade, items. Really nice stuff spawns here. So note that if you ever see those. And I'll show you another location that has that as well. So here's a bow. We can take that, but I'm not going to take it. Alright, so that is Courtin Island. It is home to a military location, so that is a place to check. And, a common place that people will build up on a PvP server is actually on top of these containers so that they can see everything. So just note that, if you're on a PvP server, people might be built up here. Pretty much anywhere that has military-grade items might be home to some bandits. And then also this boat down here has had some items in it before too, so you can check this boat. What do we got in here right now? Yuri mag. So see what I'm saying? Check that boat. All right, so let's go back across the bay here, and we'll go to Albertan. All right, so let's hop back in our cop car and let's head on up to Albertan. And then we'll go to the island, St. Peter's Island, and you guys can see the heli crash site. And well, you can note that there's a military location there as well. Alright, so that's the island over there. That's my tutorial base that I built. Let's go to the island first. Let's just go to the island. So the island is home to my base. And so you guys will get a sneak peek at what I've been doing with my base. And I'll just show you my base, okay? So this is a sneak peek. My solo gameplay series is not caught up with this moment, but I've been building this thing up, and actually, there's a pillar missing on my base from when zombies attacked. It's about to be nighttime too, which kind of sucks. I was hoping to be able to do this entire video in the day, but whatever, it's fine. All right, so here we go, zombies. So just note that there are quite a few military zombies on this island, and they are vicious. So if you decide to build your base up here, just note that they will attack your base. They are ruthless. So this is the heli crash site. This is a very contested area, and you can see this area. So here's a very important thing to note, okay? If you're on a PvP server, this area can be seen at full render distance from pretty much every single coastline and further out, okay? So this area is very, very contested on PvP servers and could pose a serious threat for you, okay? So just note that if you're on a PvP server, that's very dangerous. So as you can see, you found some military grade loot. We have a bipod, 6x zoom scope. We got a Beretta in there. Awesome NATO drum, another one. I love NATO drums. This stuff spawns here, red dot site. You can find the forest helmet. Is this a forest helmet too? Yeah, it's a forest helmet. PDW mag. This place pretty much only spawns military grade loot. Okay, so just note that. I'm gonna take these sandbags and I'm actually gonna put these right here. You can see I'm missing a pillar there. They knocked that thing out. It's so annoying. So this is my garage. I've just kind of made this like a port. It doesn't actually have a garage door anymore. I destroyed it. This is my base. It's my epic, massive base. So you guys are getting a sneak peek here. Turn all the lights on. So this is my my crops, all my crop crates. Which actually, what do I have for food? I got a lot of food. I don't need to fill that up. Let's see here. This is my storage room. Got all kinds of military grade stuff. Maple Strike, Pro 90. A bunch of Yuri mags for the Uzi. My resource crate, PDW mag. Yeah. I got all kinds of stuff. They knocked out the board too? Dang it. Here's ninja hoods, ninja stuff. Okay, so here's something, guys. Okay, oh yeah, look at this. Nova, Timberwolf, NATO drum. I've got so much stuff. I'm definitely a hoarder. Okay, guys, so this is my second level. You can see I got a lookout here. I've got entrance down to my farm. Lookout here. This is my watchtower. It's basically 2 levels. And if I need to get to the second level so I don't fall off, what I kind of do is just come up here then jump down. This is my lookout area. You can see everything from here. Like, let's look. But I can shoot all the zombies from here, which is great. Out of ammo for that thing. I mean, I have another mag actually. But I don't ever really use the Timberwolf unless I just want to. This is another level here. All right, so let's head on over to that city, which is Alberton. But just as a note, guys, I'll kind of walk you through everything I found here. Ghillie suits, ninja suits. I found pretty much every single military item that you can find here. So you could just leave and re-enter the server over and over again if you wanted to find items right there. That'd be a very, very easy way to do it, but that is a location where you can find military grade loot and a lot of it, and usually nothing but military grade loot. You'll find the occasional med and some like other stuff, but I found landmines and trip mines and C4. I found pretty much everything at that place. So this is Alberton, which is home to some police grade stuff, rare items. There is a military box in the ship, which we'll take a look at here in a little bit. But basically, don't rule out this area because it's good for crafting resources as well as some really nice rare loot. So you will find all kinds of stuff here. This is one of my favorite places to actually loot because it has... How am I killing? I thought those were 2 hits. Because there's a pharmacy, it has a deli and a cafe, it has houses, it has a bank, which doesn't really have anything. But this is very important. This town is very contested as well on PvP servers. You can usually right here you'll find spawn some pretty good stuff along that barricade. These shipping containers usually have resource materials, so like, crafting supplies, you'll find it in there. These tents occasionally have some pretty good stuff, like there's some arrows here, a longbow, which I don't use those, so I'm not going to take them. Although I do want to do some hunting with them. There's an axe there. Yeah, so definitely check all of these areas. In here, there's some stuff. Sledgehammer there. Zombies will be all over the place, though, so just note that. Zombies will be in here as well. Usually, not a whole lot spawns down here. There's a double barrel shotgun right there. There's a snare there. So this is like any restaurant type stuff you can find in here, essentially. Also, guys, this is really important. Right here is like a police grade box. Right there's a Mosin. You can find all kinds of stuff here. Like, for example, I have found some things like the Matamores, the AK. I found all kinds of ammo here, all kinds of mags. There's a lot of stuff that can spawn here, so just note this box. Police grade stuff, militia grade stuff. There's all kinds of ammo that spawns here. This is a really nice spot. So this is this boat is a very contested area as well. And then also, there is, let's see, what do we have here? Lever action. There is a roof up here, which can have some stuff. Why is that still there? Like, every time I destroy that, it comes back. Stuff will spawn here. And, let's see, I think that's pretty much it. Alright, so just note that this area, this dock, is very, very contested on PvP servers because of all the crafting supplies that you can find in here. This area, the tents have some rare and common items, and then inside has the police and military grade loot. So definitely make sure to check that box up there inside the ship. So, all right, let's go ahead and head on out of town, and we'll kind of show you these buildings here. So to the side right here is the pharmacy. These houses and things like that are here as well. And then there is a clothes shop, and then the botanist is very important for seeds and fertilizer. There's a cafe and a pizza shop, which have some really nice food items as well. So next up on the stop, heading up out of Alberton, is the Confederation Bridge, which has both police and military grade items. And we'll show you that here in a second. So you take the left here, and it will take you right to this area, which is the military area, which has some tents, medical tents, and the military tent. And I'll kind of show you several locations to be aware of, because you might miss some things. The APC will spawn right here if it spawns. From what I found, I haven't seen it anywhere else. So here's another box. You can find stuff here. Keep that in mind. Spawn there. Military bullets right there. This tent's okay. It usually has some pretty good stuff, some high level stuff. But I mean, I would much rather prefer to get all of my medical supplies from the airport. But if you need to get medical supplies, right there's a place to do it. And then also the pharmacy in Alberton has some stuff too. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Let's go ahead and put the rounds back in there. Oh, I actually have another one. Nice. So places to look right here. Back here, some crafting stuff, usually hand saws, bolts. This tank has some spawns. So right up here is military bullets. Some stuff will spawn right here. So use desert helmet. Up on top here, and then down here as well. So you can see here's a Pro 90. So you can see stuff will spawn here. And then also, if you go down to how I was looking, it almost looked like I was going to fall all the way down. If you go over to this side of the bridge, you can find some stuff usually on the back of this. Yep, so here's a torch. I found fire axe there before, which is pretty good. And then also check the cars for bullets and medical supplies and things like that. So here you can see there's bullets. Let's see, there's stuff up there. Note that there's zombies back here. Some more bullets. So check this area as well. I've seen people build up bases over here too, so make sure you're looking out for players if you're on some server that's got PvP. Alright, so let's go back across, and in order to do that, I think I have to actually swim over, which is not a problem. And then there's 2 more stops on the agenda. The military compound, which O'Leary's military base has all kinds of military grade loot. It is the most contested PvP zone by far on the map, from what I've seen on other servers. Which I actually need to bring you some content of me playing on other servers, because it is pretty fun. All right, so let's go to O'Leary's military base. So take the right at the fork instead of the left, and you'll head right up to the base. The base has 4 towers. It has a couple hangars. It has 3 barracks. It also has some. Oh, my car is smoking. It also has some fuel tanks. So if you need to fuel up, you can also fuel up here. And then just to kind of show you, just kind of as a little tip. Let's say you first time coming to the military compound. Easy trick to do to kill everything and to do some grinding is to just jump up on there and then jump up here, and then you can actually just shoot without having any problem. Or if you can get some zombies to come to the side, I'll show you. You can just do your power move, and if you crouch down, you can do your power move and actually hit them, one-shot them, like that. Or if you want to, you can just probably just swing away, make it quicker. So this is a really quick way to get some really nice free XP without taking any damage, as well as pretty much clear out this entire area if you aggro everything. Which there'll be some stuff that will be across the way that probably won't aggro to your shots. But if you got a Timberwolf, you can just shoot in the face. So let me uncrouch here. So here are the tanks that you can fuel up at. This area has a lot of stuff too. Usually some med supplies. This make sure to check this box. I'm gonna take that NATO mag. There's a tactical light, which I'll actually take that and put it on here, so you guys can see a little bit better. Sandbags, forest helmets, some supplies there, and then the towers. Every single corner of this base has a tower. Make sure to check the towers, because it'll have all kinds of stuff. So here you can see military NVGs, which I already have a pair, but these are, I'll just put these on so you can see what they look like. Makes everything black and gray, like gray and white essentially. So anything that moves, any person or animal will stick out big time. Zombies, not so much, but I mean, you can see how effective these would be at night. Very, very effective to have. And like I said, I already have a pair of these, so I'm going to go ahead and take those off. And I'll put my mask back on there. And then, like I said, there's 2 hangars here. Watch out for my barbed wire, which I'm going to destroy these because they just get in the way. I've actually like stepped on them before, forgetting that I put them down there. There's all kinds of zombies here, so note that as well. Stuff will spawn right here in this corner, so you can find usually some kind of weapon or something will spawn here. There's some cow traps there. Underneath these in both of the areas are crafting supplies mainly. Back here behind these boxes, you can find some pretty much everything will spawn back there. Stuff will spawn in that corner. You can see there's a car jack over there. Nice, it's about to become daytime again. All kinds of zombies here. You can get all kinds of XP here, as well as really, really nice military loot, as well, you know, pretty much everything you can find here, which is really nice. This compound, like I said, is very contested and is a great place to go. And look at what I found. I was hoping I would find one in this video. A freaking Timberwolf. Okay, I have so many Timberwolves already. It's hilarious. Alright, so I'm going to drop this. I'm going to drop... I have so many Civ bullets. Honestly, I don't need that many. So now I have another Timberwolf. You guys are probably like, oh man, I'm so jealous. Been looking for Timberwolf forever, and this dude found one in his guide video. So that definitely check the towers. Don't ignore those, okay? Don't ignore the towers. Pretty much don't ignore any area in here, because there can be all kinds of stuff. And I'll show you just some other places too to keep in mind as you're walking through here. I'm taking all the military bullets because I do need those. Check underneath the beds, obviously, for sights and grips and bullets and backpacks. Stuff can spawn everywhere. We'll check this tower. What if I found another Timberwolf or a Matamoras? It's got a flash hider. Be careful going down the ladders. Obviously, go down backwards. I broke my leg plenty of times doing that. I don't think anything spawns in that corner. Stuff will spawn in that corner right there. Stuff will spawn on the beds, under the beds. Shells right there. It's a note there. Stuff will spawn on top of here. There's a canteen right there. Stuff will spawn right here. Usually med supplies. Let's see, forest helmets. Glow stick. Chem light, I mean. Glow stick. Glow stick at a rave! And we'll check this last one, and then we'll head to the last location. Am I on the... I don't think I'm on the right side. We'll check the last location. Military bullets, another scope, caltrops. Alright, that's pretty much everything. So, let's go ahead and head to Berrywood, which Berrywood is the new town that the developer built during the stream, which was pretty freaking awesome. Oh yeah, my car's smoking. Blowtorch this thing up. Hopefully you guys have found this video helpful, and you know, I've shown you some things that maybe you've missed before, or if you're new to the game, some areas to keep in mind. People need to know about where things are at, because things can be very, very overwhelming at first. Specifically, the crafting alone can be pretty overwhelming. As soon as you come up here, take this road right here, and then just head on back down this road, and we'll go to Berrywood. Berrywood is a pretty cool town. It's got all kinds of stuff. It's got 2 new buildings, meat shop and a gun shop. This is new. I didn't see this before. 8 lyrics. That's funny. Lyric is a streamer. If you guys don't know who Lyric is, I watch him all the time. He's pretty funny. Always getting into trouble. Always something happening. That's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, and Giant Waffle's house. That's funny. Okay, so let's show you where things are at here. So basically, what happened with Berrywood is the military was coming up here from the military compound to essentially wall off this city like Woodbury from The Walking Dead, and they didn't make it in time. They got overran by zombies, and as a result, there's only a partially built wall and a watchtower that got built in time. So areas to check are along the wall here, which I'll show you. Stuff right here, stuff over here. There's a box right here, keep that in mind. And then the watchtower obviously is an important place to check. Military items can spawn up here. Military bullets, forest helmet, scopes, pretty common stuff. Let's bring out our gun because we need to refill the mag. Actually, did I drop that other Savage mag? I think I did. It's a bummer. I've got so many military bullets now. It's awesome. So, yep, check the towers. Towers are very, very vital to check. And then I'll show you the buildings because it's important to note. So, police station. The military and police grade weapons up here. Very important to check the police station if you are just starting out and you came up this way for military and police grade weapons, which unfortunately I haven't found really anything like worth noting. Like, look at all the civ bullets. So many bullets. Like, I was hoping to find like a shotgun or something up in here. So check that building. And then there's a fire station down here, which will have fire axes spawn, which are important melee weapons because they are, I'm pretty sure, according to the wiki, it says it's the strongest. It does the most damage. I'm not entirely sure if the wiki's completely 100% accurate, but if it is, this is a good location to find a fire axe. That zombie was after me hard. Come on! I need to heal up here. I have so many of these. It's hilarious. So, fire axe right there. Check this building out if you come up here. Mechanic shop. Mechanic shops usually have blow torches, duct tape, gas cans, work lights, bolts, car jacks, crowbars, all kinds of stuff. And then down here we have the gun shop, which I'll show you. So many zombies. So this is the gun shop right here. As you can see, we found a handsaw there. There's a chem light. There's a Yuri mag in here. There's some binos right there. So check the gun shop. It's very important. There's a store here. There's all kinds of stuff here. Again, this is a place to find pretty much everything. There is no pharmacy here, though, so that is something to keep in mind. Gosh dang it. So many zombies. This is a gas station here. Jeez. Gas station right here. Check this place. Which this also has some food stuff in here too, which is kind of nice. Cot there. Sleeping bag. Well, that's a blowtorch. Look like a sleeping bag. And this is the meat shop. Check the meat shop. It's also a very important place to check to get some food. Bacon, venison, which I have corn and potatoes at my farm, so I don't really need that meat. So yeah, that's pretty much all the locations where you can actually let's go up there and check those tents, because I can't remember what's up at those tents. If there are any nice loot areas up there. Actually, I think I found an Uzi up there one time. So that is you know, like very rare. Well, it's not very rare. I think it's like rare militia type grade weaponry. So make sure to check these tents up here too. There's also a beach down here. I don't know if the beach has anything though. There's also, oh yeah, there's also a, yeah, let's just show you these things. There's also a graveyard down here where I have found chainsaws and other items inside there. So, like, there's a gun right there, pistol, and then there's these tents up here. So make sure to check these tents. Get out. I'm just gonna shoot him. Enough the holding back my ammo. Honestly, like, you find so many civ bullets, it's crazy. Chocolate bar, there's some civ bullets here. Some binos. What the heck? You crawled up there like that. 2 sets of binos right here. A pocket knife, which is great for making spikes for spike traps. Check these tents. I think these tents have some nice items occasionally as well. Which all we found in here was sailor stuff. I swear there's stuff in the tents. I want to get a Metamoris again. I have one. I had one, but I gave it to Norbs. So, lever action, baseball bat, so some common items. Not extremely rare stuff, but I'm sure you can find some stuff there as well. Yeah, guys, so that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys found that video very helpful, kind of as a loot guide of where to find some nice loot. You got towns obviously have like common items and shotguns and things like that, and then the military loot locations have rare items. Like you saw, I found a Timberwolf at the military compound. So just make sure to check all those military locations, and if you are new to the game, those are the areas that you want to check. So check those areas out, and as new areas get added in, I will continue to update you guys on those areas that you should be checking for some nice military and rare loot. So that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to click that thumbs up button below, and feel free to subscribe to my channel for more Unturned content. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys are having fun in Unturned. Things are going well. We'll see you next time.